Hey everybody, this is CPRL43 with a new locomotive review. Today we'll be doing the Rapido GMD-1. This is a DC version. It's in the 10,000 series, so it's got the 3-axle trucks, so 6 axles in all, and they are A1As, so power, no power, power for each truck. So we're going to be going over the detail and lighting of this locomotive. Now, since it's a DC model, there's not really much I can show you with the operation of it running around. It's pretty much all the same. It's all got the same speed steps for DC, just pretty much the same as an Athearn RTR, to let's say. So there's not really much I can show you there. It's pretty much DC and detail and lighting. So that's what I'm going to be going over for you guys. And this is a great model. Retail price $225.99. So it's quite a bit of money, but as soon as you buy the model and get to know it, it just becomes worth it. And I would so buy another one again, despite the price. But the price, it's just right for the model because the model is just fantastic, just like what Rapido is. Now, before I go over the locomotive detail, I want to just show you what comes with it in the box. In the background, you got detail parts, extra details that come in a little bag, and those come with it, as well as the manual for the locomotive. Now, this right here is the English side, and then you flip it over. You gotta flip it over, flip it upside down, and you got the French side, and it kind of indicates on the top left-hand corner English on the other side. So I know that this is the English side right here, and then this is the French. So pretty cool manual, and Rapido puts everything you need to know in there. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the exploded diagram of the locomotive. You have to go onto Rapido's site, and somewhere in the support area, you can find the exploded diagram for either the 3-axle truck or the Blumberg 2-axle. So you also got a sheet of decals, and I used some decals because I have renumbered the locomotive 1063 from 1012. So that's pretty cool, and I used a lot of the number boards as well because the number boards were a little bit picky, and I kind of found it a little bit hard to do. But just because the numbers themselves are transparent on a black background, so they're meant to be lighted, but without that little bit of white translucent, it's really hard to do, and I had to put masking tape on the back. I could have put paper on the back, but I just ended up with masking tape, and it would go on from there. So anyways, this is the locomotive. We're going to start off with detail. So we're going to bring it in and show you guys what's on the locomotive. So we've got some great front detail. So I'll show you guys that. So as you can see, MU hoses, and right across the front, 3 on each side. And you've got the pilot footboards with etched metal plates, see-through, really, really cool. And a coupler cut bar, trainline hoses, all that really basic stuff for locomotives, but you can't find a lot of that on most model locomotives, and that explains a lot about its detail. Now here's another nice feature I love about this Rapido locomotive is the adjustable operating drop step, which is both on the front and back. Both operate like this, free moving, and I guess they're meant to do that. So Rapido did that so that the modeler can, if they want to, they can take a photograph or something, or they can buy a specific photo or time of the model itself, and they can have that whatever position they want. So I could put it right here and take a photo of it or do a video, whatever, run it, and it will stay like that. So it'll even go all the way up, and then I can't bring it back down because I've got no fingernails. But that's pretty much the front of the locomotive. You also got a nice etched, I guess that's the radiator fan. So it's see-through, but you can't really see anything, but it's a very nice etched plate on the front there. Pretty cool. Now onto the top of the locomotive, you got tall radiator grids. You got the horn all the way back there, which is a K3 LR2, 2 forward, 1 reverse, and that the reverse is the furthest end from what we're looking at right now. We got the bell, the spark arresters with the double top, eye bolts, all very, very nice in detail, grab irons right across. Well, I'll be adding grab irons in the back here. I'll explain that in just a second as we move the locomotive to see the back of it. So this little box, you can't exactly see it. It was actually meant as a little storage compartment for the re-railers that the locomotive had. And after that, the re-railers ended up getting mounted where the trucks are, so those boxes were kind of left useless. A lot of the locomotives, they ended up taking them out and putting grab irons where they were, and that's what I'll be doing with this locomotive. So again, this is 1063. I had to redecal it from 1012, and really nice decals. They're nice, crisp, and clear, great to use, and really like the nice bright white they give. So then there's the Sinclair antenna on the back. You got some eye bolts back here, all the same features, as well as the operating drop step over there. So all pretty much the same. I'm going to flip it around now to show you guys what it looks like on the other side. I hate picking up this locomotive because it's so delicate. If you drop it, it's pretty much finished. This is a very expensive locomotive, so you have to be very careful. So here's the other side, and as you can see, there's another box right behind here, and so on. Very, very nice detail. Love it. Very, very cool. Love what Rapido did. And I say that way too much, but I try to emphasize on that because I'm just trying to explain how awesome the locomotive is. So, thumbs up to Rapido. I've had fantastic results with them, and they're great to work with. So, that's pretty much all I have to say with that. Now we'll take a look at the detail parts that are over here. So these are the extra detail parts that come with the locomotive. So we've got shorter radiator grids here. Those are for earlier models. The later models have the tall ones. And we got 8 sandboxes for mounting onto the trucks. Now later models, they actually got the sandboxes 2 on each side at the front of the long hood. And I don't think I could mount these onto my long hood, which the model should have, but I'm not sure how or if I'll put those on. You also got 2 re-railers as well as 2 steps of some sort, and then you got a whole variety of grab irons here. As you can see from the color, there's reds here and then a whole set of black, as well as the single exhaust stacks and a tri-horn, which is all forward instead of the reverse horn. And that is actually a CN specific horn. So pretty cool details, and I know I will be using some of those to replicate 1063. Now the reason I did 1063, just to put it into short, it lasted until 2006, and it's pretty much was the exact same to the model itself. So all I needed to do was slap the 1063 numbers on, and it's pretty much the same to the model as it was then. It lasted until about 2008, I think, before it got retired and scrapped. I haven't heard of nothing really says it's been retired or scrapped, but that's what everybody assumes because there's no sign of it anywhere. So that's why. So that's the locomotive again, and I'll show you the lighting now. So I'm gonna have to hold the locomotive back because it is a DC locomotive. So we'll start it off right here. So we're gonna move it up. You've got great numberboard lighting. And as you keep going faster and faster, the lights get brighter, so that's pretty cool. Nice bright lights. I like the headlights. It's all the same on the front and back. Pretty cool. The the marker lights light up as well, but that's only for DCC models. So that's a little bit of a drawback with DC, but it was worth getting. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's the review, and I really hope you get these locomotives. Rapido did a fantastic job. Rapido's a great company to buy from. They do fantastic products, so be on the lookout for those products because you'll really enjoy them. If it's something that you might want to get it. You'll be thanking me later, and Rapido. So pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. As always, this is CP Roll 43, and good luck.